Girl, if you're a plus size girl, I'm gonna make dating 10 times easier for you. Now, as a dating coach for 15 years and as your fairy godbrother, I'm gonna put you on game because a third of my clients are plus size and they get amazing results because we check for the guys that are checking for us. So I'm gonna share with you the guys that are checking for you so that you can hyper focus on them and get your guy. So the first set of guys that I want you to really focus on are the bodybuilders. And I'm not talking about the guys that go to the gym 1, 2, 3 times a week. I'm talking about the guys that go every day or twice a day, like the stacked guys. Yeah? Those guys are into you. If I were you, girl, I would go to a bodybuilding competition, pretend I'm lost, and all of them are gonna pick you up. They love you. I don't know, girl. I think maybe they want to do sets with you at home. For them, bigger the better. They're trying to get as big as possible. They want you as big as possible. Okay? Another set of guys, black and brown guys, meaning Hispanic. Girl, they live for it. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because it gets racial and I don't want to get canceled, but I will tell you, traditionally speaking, anthropologically speaking, the bigger a woman is, the richer and the wealthier that she is. Okay? Now, another set of guys that I want you to focus on. Older guys. These are guys 15, 20 years older than you. Why? For them, size equals youth and vitality, and they are focused on the whole woman, and they're going to really want to get to know all of you and not just be hyper focused on one thing or another. Okay? Another set of guys that I want you to focus on, guys that are like half your size. Why? Because one, they're checking for you, and I know a lot of you are like, I don't want to get with a smaller guy because it's going to make me feel like I'm that much bigger. No, girl, take up all that space, and he's going to want you to. And my litmus test for these guys is if he can pick you up, he can be your guy. Okay? And by the way, those short kings, they're packing. Unfortunately, those bodybuilder guys, they're not packing. Okay? So check for those guys that are half your size. No shade. And then the number one guy. Now, this is the guy when one of my clients goes to him, I know, girl, this is your guy. This is your boyfriend. No shade. Tall, lanky gamers. Girl, if you see that guy, run to him. Girl, snatch him up immediately. Why? They live for y'all. Okay? So go to those Renaissance fairs, go to GameStop, go to Best Buy, go to play Dungeons and Dragons, girl, go on Twitch. I don't care. Get your tall, lanky gamer. And no shade, they're packing. And no shade, girl, but if they can play a game all night long and all day long, they got that stamina. And you know what I mean. Okay, so with that said, I will tell you this. Don't go for the guys that are also bigger. Why? Because a lot of them will project their fat phobia onto you and it can get really abusive and it doesn't necessarily feel good. The other guys that might be checking for you that I want you to avoid are married guys, enough said. Any guy from the Caribbean, they're gonna live for you, but girl, they're dangerous. I don't know, it's something in the water, girl. I can't tell you. Girl, also the military guys. Something right up here. They're gonna think of you as the enemy, okay? I hope this is helpful for you. Let me know if there are other guys that are checking for you that have been in your dating history. And if you need any help dating, I would love to help you. Just book a call with me.